And can I tell you what is so strategic about being about abusive people, about abusers? They are so strategic because remember, before it gets to physical abuse, they've already studied you so well. They've studied your weaknesses, your strengths, and then they start breaking you down. They start chipping away at you and breaking you down psychologically, mentally, your confidence. They chip away at you bit by bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. Before the physical abuse even starts, they know that they've done that, so that by the time they get to the physical abuse, you're looking at yourself and you almost feel like you can't go, you can't leave, you can't go left, you can't go right. They're so strategic. They even start isolating you. They isolate you from friends, family, anyone that they can see is a support system, which was happening to me, which had already happened by the time the physical abuse started. And believe it or not, as much as I was the main breadwinner in the house, I was the main breadwinner, I still felt like, how am I going to live without this person? Where am I going to start? What am I going to do? It is so psychological. It is so deep. Yes, we do keep going back. It's almost as if, I don't even know how to explain it. It's conversations that should be had. I'm just glad that I'm alive to tell my story. How many women are not alive to tell their story, Julia? How many women are having their story narrated for them? Because they're not alive to tell their story. Sure. How I'm still sitting here is God's grace. With what I went through, how I am still sitting here and able to tell this story is God's grace. I shouldn't be here. Because I wasn't being done this to. It was violent.
Latanya, I'm very appreciative that you are literally one of the first women to come out to speak about GBV in same-sex relationships. We hardly speak about that because women are soft, women...
Apparently it happens more than anything in the LGBTQI community. Apparently abuse is more rife in the LGBTQI community. And a therapist once told me this. And you know how this therapist got to this conversation? I happened to be on stage about to sing. But it was one of those intimate little setups, you know? And as my band is playing and I'm about to start singing, the audience watches me getting pulled off stage by my hair, but getting pulled out of the door.
No.
And I'd be like, what's going on? What's going on? No, she's had a fight with her friend and therefore she wants to leave. And it took someone in that audience to say to me, and in that moment I refused to leave. Even the owner came out and he said, if you want to go, I understand. If you want to go, I understand. And I said, no, I made a commitment. Just give me 5 minutes. Let me pull myself together. I'm getting up on that stage. And I got up on that stage and I sang. And it took a therapist in that audience to say to me, give me a call. This is my number. I don't know if you know, but abuse in the LGBTQI community is worse than heterosexual relationships. And I was mind blown. I'm sure you're sitting here and wondering, but that was such a public incident. How come it never came out? Can I tell you, I keep saying, I keep saying this, why do these things never come out? Because there have been so many public incidences that just never make it to the media, social media, anywhere. And if people do go out and they talk about it, I think their respect for me is just so deep that they never say my name. So someone did, after that incident where I got pulled off stage, another high-profile figure, personality, went onto her Twitter and started talking and talking and talking. And when you know what, when you know that she was talking about what she witnessed, but she never once said my name.